Okay guys, this is going to be video number 7 of our semester exam review. We have one more after this, so just stick with me. We're going to make it work. So I'm going to look at this question under the order of operations, and I'm going to look at this question under prime factorization. But I do want to mention that up here, make sure you do all of the top first before you divide by 7 when you're working that out. So I'm going to look at this question over here. Before we get started, I would always tell you want to make sure that you put your mnemonic over to the side so that you can always stay in order. Remember the G, we changed the P to a G to incorporate all grouping symbols, not just parentheses. E is exponents, multiplication, divide, adding and subtracting. Remember, we work down and then we work from left to right once we get down to the multiplication and division. So the first thing I'm going to look at is my grouping symbols. I've got 3 times 5, which is 15. 3 times 5, I'm done with my grouping symbols. I can cross it out. So now I've got my exponents, and I see, oh, I forgot to write everything down. I'm so sorry. Now I see that I have 15 squared. Now, guys, this does not mean 15 times 2. This means 15 times 15, and 15 times 15 is 225. And then I bring everything down that I have from up there. So next I have addition and subtraction. I'm done with my exponents. I don't have any more multiplication and division, but I have to do my addition and subtraction. They're on the same level, so I do have to work them from left to right. So when I look, the first thing that I see is subtraction, so I have to do that first. 225 minus 215 is 210. Then I need to add my 7, and I get 217, and that becomes my answer. So I hope that helped you out with order of operations. So now I'm looking at prime factorization. It does say to do it in expanded form and in exponential form, and we are going to do both. 196, it is even. You can do 2. I always try to stick with the biggest number that I know goes into these numbers, and I know that 14 times 14 is 196, so I'm going to go ahead and start with 14 and 14. So that means that this is 2 and this is 7, this is 2 and this is 7, and all of these are prime. So expanded form tells me write all your numbers in order from least to greatest. So that's 2 times 2 times 7 times 7. And then exponential form tells me that I can do 2 squared times 7 squared. I hope this helps. And go ahead and do the rest of them on your own. You're going to have one of each on your test, so I hope this helped you. And stay tuned for our last video.